We want to now bring in former FBI agent Phil Andrew. Welcome to Prime.
Good to see you again.
So there were so many warning signs in this tragic case. It's now come out that there was a mental health check for suicidal tendencies on that suspect, Brandon Hole. He was arrested. His shotgun was seized last year. That same month, his mother contacted law enforcement to report that he might try to commit suicide by cop, and he was held in a mental health facility. How does this happen?
You know, this is really one of those tragic cases where we are not using the tools that we have. Many states already have firearm restraining orders that in situations like this, where we already know there's demonstrated dangerous behavior, there's acute mental health issues that need to be addressed. And for this person really to navigate that successfully and healthily, we need to separate them from their firearms. Several states have that. Indiana does not have that, but law enforcement was aware of this, and they could have taken this to the courts and taken steps to separate this perpetrator from his weapons before this took place.
And of course, Americans have privacy rights, Second Amendment rights. Many legal gun owners are resistant to universal background checks and restraining orders. They say it's a slippery slope. What is your perspective as someone who spent decades investigating cases like this?
Well, they're always tragic, and what you find, as the investigators here will, is that it's often preventable. And law enforcement needs those tools, and they need to utilize them. The vast majority of gun owners, and we've pulled on this again and again, and it's upwards of 80%, honest, law-abiding, responsible gun owners want background checks, so then they know who they can safely transfer firearms to. In a case like this, where you have someone that is in dire need of mental health services, is out shopping for a gun, it only makes it that much easier for a law-abiding, responsible gun owner to make that transfer when they can rely on a universal check that blocks access to dangerous weapons to folks that are a danger to themselves and others.
So in the same way schools in this country now undergo active shooter drills, is this something employers now need to be thinking about?
Well, I think a lot of employers are realizing that safe places to work are also great places to work. And the important thing there is to have important feedback systems so that you're listening to employees, you're addressing employees' needs. And whenever there's a separation, that great care is taken to put that person in a good or better situation than just dismissing them into the wild. And in this case, clearly the investigation is revealing what we see very often, that somebody already with very taxed coping skills is fired or let go, and they don't have the resources to turn to, and the community isn't providing those, and sometimes family isn't in a position to provide those. So that should result in some kind of referral where somebody can get the help they need and they don't resort to violence like this.
And this is uncomfortable to talk about. No one likes to think about it. But if our viewers ever do find themselves in a mass shooting situation, what are some basic safety tips you can offer that everyone can take away from your experience and expertise tonight?
Well, first is report and support. The number one thing is when you see somebody that is seeing their coping skills taxed, is to report it and make sure that authorities and leadership knows that. The second thing is when you're in a crisis situation like this, is we advocate a run, fight, hide scenario. And that first you separate yourself from that danger. Second, you find a place to secure, hide, and create distance and a barrier between you and the perpetrator. And then if you have to, fight. And it's best if these scenarios are taught and trained well in advance of any crisis.
Phil Andrew, we thank you as always for being here. We appreciate your expertise.
Glad to be with you.